wonderful people, viewers and subscribers all over the world. You're welcome back on our live interactive section happening here, right here from our studios, here in Biafra land. As always, on Biafra Discourse, every Friday from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. And I still remain your voice, the voice of the people, the voice of the gods, the voice of our ancestors. Judgement Peters, serving you with all due sense of humility and respect. Today we are bringing you this interactive section regarding the 1 million march as we draw close to the Judgment Day. Yes, it is the Judgment Day for our oppressors. It is the Judgment Day for those who are colluding with them, masquerading as government officials in our homeland. It is a Judgment Day for impunity and ultimately bad governance. So you're welcome, where we say the truth the way it is. We are not here to be cosmetic with the truth. We are here to say it the way it is. We see it, we say it. So you're welcome on board. As usual, today we're going to give you updates on how far so good with the mobilization for that 1 million march to say no to open grazing. You know, that is the bone of contention, to say no to open grazing. And I want to use this opportunity to admonish you that is watching. You can do, every one of us, our people all over the world, the good to share this video. You can see the share button at the bottom line of this screen where you're watching from. Just click on the share button, or from the Watsap, or from wherever you got the notification from. Share it, let everybody come on this page, as today we are bringing judgment upon those who have been oppressing us. And most importantly, as the mobilization is on top gear, you need to find out if your local government, your state, your community is mobilized, is on course with this campaign to end open grazing. Open grazing have brought nothing more than death, misery, pain, and suffering to our people. We have to end it. That open grazing, we must end it. Our governors, those that call themselves political class lawmakers, they have proven beyond every reasonable doubt that they are colluding with these very people that are ransacking our villages, destroying our farmland, killing people, raping women, kidnapping people, in the guise that they are doing what? Herding cattle. And you must understand from the legal point of view that we are exercising our right as indigenous people, protecting the norms and values that have been laid down by our forefathers before us, that had made and sustained our society. You don't allow livestock to graze in any person's farm. But we are looking at it, it is happening in our communities on a daily basis. And the security operatives, they are not fair. They are part of the problem because they give protection to these very people. Now, if you check the history of what has happened recently, you will understand some of the villages where the youth have risen up. You see the security operatives interfering, stopping them, even going to the point of arresting protesting youths who are standing up to say no to these cattle herders. Whereas these cattle herders that have been killing people, that have been destroying farmland, that have been committing all sorts of atrocities and crime, none of them have been arrested, none of them have been prosecuted, none of them have been jailed. And that is why we all from the southeast and the south is saying enough is enough. This is where we make our first stand. Because these people are succeeding. Why? Because we are not united. The people are not organized to make their demand and stand their foot and demand for what is right for them. Since the governors have taken government as their personal affairs to do as they like and please those who are their political friends and allies, especially those from the north, we will tell them that we are the owners of the land. And when you talk about democracy, it is the government of the people, not government of one governor. It is the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. So it's all about the people. So anything that excludes the aspiration of the people, we must shut it down. We don't care who is in power. We don't care whose God is going to get born. We are here to stamp our foot and ensure that the safety of our land is guaranteed. So that is the reason why you must be part of this movement to end open grazing. I don't see the reason why Liable Development Foundation had sent the drafted bill to these governors and state assemblies years before now, yet they have not deemed it fit to sign it into law. Yet these people are making budgets, siphoning money, and doing as they like. Nobody asks them any question. When you are in government, you just behave anyhow. If they open the notch of Nigerian government without leaving aside any state, from the local government to state to federal, all of them, nyama, poto, they are embodiment of corruption and impunity. The people have tolerated it enough. I am here to organize the people. That is the message from our ancestors. It has, the suffering of our people have hit, they are no longer comfortable in their graves. Our ancestors are angry. The God of this land is angry. And it is time for the people to rise. Because when government fails, the people must rise. And that is what we are here to do. That is why you must, as a matter of urgency and solidarity and patriotism to your homeland, to share this video, bring everybody on board. I don't know if you that is watching, how many of your villages and communities, local government and state have been mobilized. That is why you have to call this number that I'm about to call right now. 0810-420-7522. I'll call it again. 0810-420-7522. In case you don't get the first one, I'm calling the second one. 080-6098-2212. I'll call it again. 080-6098-2212. These are the numbers to call. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter where you are residing anywhere in the world. You can put a call across to your community, to your contact, to your people in your villages, and tell them, this is what is happening. Are you part of this? If they are not, mobilize them. Get us their contacts, we reach them, because we are about to start sending out the materials. We need to flood every market, every church, every street, every nook and cranny of our homeland with the message to say no to open grazing and the anti-open grazing bill to be signed into law. Else, we are going to march. 1 million march is a must. We are not going back. We are not going back. Call those numbers that I just called now. They identify with them. You are going to be linked up with the platform where you will be mobilized and where you are expected to mobilize other people from your own community. I didn't ask you to mobilize my own community. Mobilize your own community, your own local government. It doesn't matter how many. A minimum of 20 persons from each community have done the deal. We need the people's movement to be ignited as soon as possible. Not me. Our time is already fast ticking out. We are running out of time. All the people, you are the ones that are holding this march to commence to. But people are calling, when will the march happen? So people are just looking, waiting for the march to start. How can the march start when you have not mobilized your people? This is not a gathering of where 2 or 3 are gathered. No, this is the people's movement. And it must be spread widely spread. This is a serious issue. And some of you think that that is just a one-off shot. No. This movement is not just a one-off shot. This is a consistent movement. This is where we make our first stand. That is why I keep saying that. This is where we make our first stand. Impunity about, we're going to flush it out. We're going to flush it down the toilet. We're going to push it down the drain. All this political class that have made your life and my life and that of our children miserable. It is either we stand up now or it is too late. If you have not watched the video I published this afternoon, the interview I have with the president of ADF, Professor Dodim Mamwala, if you have not watched that video, immediately after this program, go and watch that video. Extremely very important. And when after watching it, share it widely. Because even the Bible tells you that faith comes from hearing. How can our people have faith that there will be a rescue for them if they have not heard? And how can they hear if you did not share it? So that is why it is important for you to share it, and we will continue to get everyone on board. This is BVI Channel 1, and we remain consistent in this our movement to return the dignity of humanity in our homeland. It has been totally bastardized. Humanity has been humiliated. Humanity has been rendered useless. There is no altar of humanity in our communities any longer. Impunities happen. It is left for us to say enough is enough. And I must tell you, Anambra State, a lot of local governments are already coming on board. Some other states are already queuing up, but we need more of your actions. Remember, this movement was strategized. We started from the online social media platform, just like you are seeing now. We have moved down to the radio station where more people will hear the message. Now we are about going to the street with the word. And it needs people, because I'm not Holy Spirit, I'm not omnipotent. So you don't expect me to cover all the areas in Igbo land all by myself. What you needed to do is to mobilize. That's why I called that number 0810-420-7522 or 0806098-2212, 0810-420-7522 or 0806098-2212. These are numbers to call. What is expected is that you mobilize your people, identify with that number, call it, let them know where you are mobilizing from. They will add you to a page where you mobilize other people. They will identify where they are. We will send out the materials. We're already mobilizing the materials. Although we are facing serious financial obligation to that. And we use the opportunity to admonish or to plead to the general public, whoever that it touches in his heart, to make sure that this message get to his own village and that of his surrounding villages and everywhere we can reach. To come to the aid of this movement financially, to print the posters and flyers. We want anyone, when you are waking up, what you will see is end open grazing. 1 million march for anti-open grazing bill to be signed into law. We want the message to go everywhere, in a market, in your church, on the street, in your office, in schools as they are reopening, everywhere. Let the message sink. Let the message soak the fabric of our society so that we'll now be ready to march. Don't get it twisted. We're not just going to march amateurly. No. Even the Bible tells you that Jesus Christ, his second coming will not happen until his message has gone round the entire world. Do you think they don't know what he's saying? They understand that very well. And that is what we're saying here. And that is what we are doing. And that is why you need to be part of the crusaders, the missionaries, that will take this message to all the nooks and crannies of our home. Flyers and posters. We want everybody to be on the same page. We want to be sure that everybody is in support of this, at least to a large extent. Then we march. Then the government will know that the people are finally woken up. That is what I have to tell you. And that is what you understand regarding this 1 million march that is scheduled to hold soonest. Nothing is going to stop the movement of the people. Don't forget that this program is a live interactive section. We have our rules here. You maintain decorum on this platform because we are not here for distraction. We are here for a very serious business. We are not here for any group whatsoever you belong to. It is not our business. Our business here is for the security and for the safeguarding of our homeland. That is what we are talking about. So if you are here for your personal or your group affiliation, you can quit this platform. Because it's not about me, not about you, not about any particular group. This is about the people, our people. From the southeast to the south-south, as they so called it. The entire Biafran territory must be free from the shackles of these Fulani Marudas that are already taking over our territory. There is no village or community in our homeland that you will not see these settlements in their numbers in all our forests. Go to your village and ask. Many of you are no longer going to your villages. Go to your village and ask your farmers, how many of them still go to the farm? How many of them still go to what we call agro? Our forest reserve have already been taken over. And you are sleeping with your two eyes closed. Something is fundamentally wrong with you. I tell you this. Anybody that is from our homeland that is comfortable with what is happening and don't feel threatened, something is fundamentally wrong with that person. And that's what we're doing here. We are here to conscientize you. We are here to provoke your consciousness. To awake, because we are in deep slumber while our land is overrun. We will not allow that to continue. And that is why you have to be part of this. If you have any other opinion, thank you. You are not welcome. We are here for the freedom of the people. It starts from this. We are not here to mince words. We are not here to be politically correct. We are not here to be, romantic with words with you or try to. No. We are here for a very serious business. And as I speak it, this is the voice of the gods. This is the voice and aspiration of our people. Today, this is a live broadcast. I'll try to keep it as short as possible because I am just here to make clarifications so that if you have any question, if you have any contributions to make, you will be free to make the call. Check your community. We have a couple of local governments that are already being mobilized in Anambra State and other states. Once you are from the southeast and the south, and you are listening to the sound of my voice, and you are watching this program at the moment, or you will later watch it after the program, hit the number that I just called. I'll keep calling that number because that is where the mobilization is happening. You need to get your villages and your towns to be mobilized. Yes. When it begins to happen, honestly speaking, I will not publish it here. Because that time you will say, hey, you are not saying about, they are killing people in our village, oh, nobody is talking about it. We are trying to stop it from happening. And some of you are sitting at Kimbo. Some of you are becoming religiously, is it about Catholic or Anglican? Is it about our group or Hanese or this group? Or is it about this Biafra group or the other? No. It is about the people. So keep aside whatever thing that you are. Thank God there is this enormous work area. That's why I love that program, that platform, that group, Liable Development Foundation. That is the organization that I respect so much. Under the able leadership of Professor Dr. Mawala, the visionary leader, fearless elder statesman. That is the kind of leadership Igbo and their brothers around needs at the moment. He's pulling together the coalition of, they call it Alibo, coalition of Alibo religious and civil society organizations. That is what they call that, but they are bringing a force together, the church, civil society organizations within the southeast and the south to come together and make this demand happen. And it must happen. Because some people will call me on the radio program and say, hey, Asos, what is the program all about? What about our spiritual leaders, our bishops, our archbishops? What are they saying? Are they part of this? Some of them will tell you that they are not going to come out if the church leaders are not in front of this protest. Because they are afraid people will come out and kill them. And that reminds me, let me tell you, when the people rises, no government can stop them. The problem we're having in this part of the world is that a lot of people are cajoled. A lot of people are cowed. They are afraid to die. And as such, nobody comes out. But we are not asking you to come and be killed. That is why I said, if it is not 1 million man march, I will not be part of it. Because I can't bring out a handful of people and this wicked, blood-sucking and blood-thirsty security operatives of the Nigerian armed forces will start killing people. No, I will never be part of that nonsense. But I'll be in front, together with you, that will identify with this, to go and shut down the government if we have the 1 million persons on the march. It's as simple as that. There is no two ways about it. We are not going to compromise on this standard. We are not backing down. We are already out. We are only waiting for you to be part of it. But if you remain on the social media to yap, to talk nonsense, to abuse, to make noise and the rest of them, stay there. The right people will come on board. To be honest with you, it will be a shame on your face if you are not part of it, if you didn't contribute anything. Even if it means sharing the message, if you didn't commit anything to this mission, woe betide you. I wonder what you will tell your children. What have you contributed to the survival of your people? What will be your answer? We read history. We celebrate heroes. Then you become a coward. How can a coward be celebrating hero? You can't. It doesn't work. It doesn't fit in. It doesn't make sense. No. It doesn't. So what is expected of you to do is to call the number. And like I said earlier, we need serious financial mobilization to print all the necessary materials, especially flyers and posters. We are gunning for at least a minimum of 1 million flyers and posters that will litter every nook and cranny of our society, both in Southeast and South. And it is people that will do it. I'm not omnipotent, like I said before. People will be called, these things will be mailed to them, they will litter it everywhere. Let the land, let the trees, let the forest, let the community be soaked with this very message. To say no to open grazing and the march for the anti-open grazing bill to be signed into law. Nothing more, nothing less. Anything outside this, no way. We are not going to take it. I'm going to quickly be running through your commentaries, and permit me, we are only going to take reasonable commentaries and acknowledge those who are on this platform. If you are watching, please click on this subscription button if you have not, and share this video because we want a lot of people to be part of it. We are here to give you updates. I'm giving you updates so far, what we have done so far, where we are at the moment with respect to the 1 million march. We are having response, but it's not yet enough to move into the street. We need 1 million persons. We didn't say 1,000 march. We didn't say 10,000 man march. We didn't say even 100,000 man march. We say 1 million persons. In Anambra State alone, we have more than 10 million persons. We are only asking for one. We are only asking for one. From all the states. That is the meaningful number of people that can shut this hopeless society we have found ourselves down until the government does the needful. Now, I'll be opening up the phone lines because this program is not going to take too long. So many people are good at calling this line after the program. That is fantastic. That is good. But it is very better you know the time of these programs on a weekly basis. On Mondays, the anti-open grazing campaign, we run it on the radio station, Odedibo FM, and we also stream it live on our YouTube page. That's why we ask you to subscribe and click on the bell so that whenever we are up and live, you'll get the notification. Every Monday by 11 to 12 noon, we run the campaign on the radio station. On Tuesdays, we run the matters arising beyond the comprehension of what is happening within our territory, everything about humanity, especially Africa. Then on Fridays like this, we run the Biafra discourse, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. every Tuesdays and Fridays. You have to make it a date. And not whenever we are finished with the program, calls will start flowing in left, right, and center. That is it for that. Now let me quickly, you are free to call. Then I'm going to take some of your questions if you have any from the commentaries, and we continue with the deliberation until we end today's program. We have Blessed Child. Thank you. You are the first person that dropped a comment. He said, this is time for us to wake up and stand for our rights. And that is what we're saying. That is what Blessed Child is saying here. And that is what every one of us must do. That is what we must do. Let me quickly take the first caller. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening. This is the live broadcast, BVI Channel 1. Go ahead. Your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, thank you. I understand we are discussing the security of our homeland this moment. My own thinking is that everybody should be prepared. Everybody should be prepared. We should know our neighbors so as to know how to secure ourselves. The security of our land should not be left at the hands of our enemies. Rather, the community will defend and protect themselves. So this is the time. This is the time to divide our people all over the world. Look at any of our credible platform, existing platform that is entrusted towards protecting our people for support, because it's not what a person will do. It's not what an individual will do. Like myself, I say I am prepared. No, I can't be prepared alone. Because if they come to my house, even if I have a gun, how many bullets can I fire before a thing gets exploded? So this is a collective duty. This is a community responsibility. I do believe talk is ongoing. So Chinedu, thank you for what you are doing. I appreciate your work so far in BVI Channel 1.
Thank you so much, my brother. God bless you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you too. That is what we are talking about. Thank you so much. We are still on the issue, the Judgment Day that is fast approaching. And I can tell you that people are coming on board. Yes, people are coming on board, and we are not going back. We are not going back. Don't forget the number to call is 0810-42075. No, for mobilization, 0810-4207522. But if you want to call this live broadcast now, call this number you see here, 0810-4545-533, while I take some of your commentaries. Now, we've taken the one of Blessed Child. Said this is time for us to wake up and stand for our right. Then there is a fella that is here that definitely will be banned from this platform, and I will announce your name. I don't know whether you are from this part of the world, but I'll be directing our admins to shut that account out of this platform, because we don't entertain distraction. We don't entertain distraction. I will not call the name here so I don't give you any kind of publicity, because we don't have that time. We have John Igueze. Thank you very much for being part of this program. Justice for All said, I love you. Nigeria is a zoo. Enough is enough. Let me disagree with you on one thing there. He said Nigeria is a zoo. To be honest with you, I don't believe Nigeria is a zoo. I tell you, to be honest with you, I've said that time over and over. Nigeria is not a zoo. If you know what zoo is all about, if you know what zoo is, you will know that zoo is a paradise compared to what Nigeria is. It is an insult to animals in the zoo to compare them with Nigeria. In the zoo, animals are properly taken care of. They are well fed. They are well secured. Their security is paramount. If they are sick, veterinaries are there to take care of them. People don't just go into the zoo and start killing animals. It doesn't happen. But all these things I'm saying here, tell me how you can compare that with Nigeria, where human life have no meaning, have no value. Even cows are more valuable than humans. You call Nigeria a zoo, where somebody can just wake up and kill you. Security operatives kill people at random. But this is a jungle. If you say Nigeria is an animal jungle, then it is far better, where no rules apply, where everybody is on your own. If nothing will happen. That is Nigeria for you. That is animal jungle. So please, spare the animals in the zoo that honor, not comparing them with Nigeria. Now let us move further. We have Justice for All. Thank you for your kind opinion. Then the imposter that is trying to distract, working very hard to distract, whether he is from the Fulani Caliphate. Exactly, he is going to be taken out from this platform once and for all. Yes, he will be taken out from this platform once and for all. While we continue on this program, I want to tell you that this platform is dedicated to give our people a voice, where everybody is free to air his opinion. I can tell you many times, these government officials, they listen, they watch this platform, and when you speak, they know. And that is why we are very confident in what we are doing. A lot have been achieved through this. A lot of things have changed. A lot of impunity have been addressed, but we have not done enough. All right? And that is why we must continue without anybody distracting us. We have Maxwell. We also have Nwokolo. Thank you very much. He said, I support 1 million march, nothing wrong with that. We also have other people who are dropping comments. But while we continue, let's go back to the discussion of the day. The judgment day for our oppressors. You have to understand whom your enemies are, from within and without. You understand the fact that the governors of the Southeast, their body languages, even the solution they have profiled as a way of curbing this menace, of ending this killing, which has not ended anyway, is to pay compensation. If our people are killed, they pay. If their people are killed, or the cows, not even Fulanis are killed, if the cows are killed, we pay. If they kill our people, You can imagine that exchange, cow and people, not even Fulani and our people. If our people kill Fulani cow, we pay compensation. If they kill our people, they pay compensation. What kind of nonsense is that? What kind of arrangement is that nonsense? Who made that kind of? You see, that is why I tell you, when never do well, when idiots, yes, people who do not have the right thinking, people who, let me not use harsh words on them, but they are exhibiting everything that characterize a fool. You allow them to pilot your affairs. No matter whichever way they got to that place, you gave your consent. It doesn't matter whether you say you are not part of it or whether you are part of it. You gave that consent. And that is why we are here to organize the people, because that is the first stand. After open grazing, then we go into our educational sector. We go into our health. We go into our infrastructure. We need to understand why our young people, after going to school, they can't find a new job to do. We need to understand what the government is doing with all the revenues they have been collecting, siphoning from the people, yet there is no fiscal change. We need to know why they should be exploiting our local SMEs, barbers, these small businesses that are trying to survive without adding any value to them. You siphon money from them, you milk them, and at the end of the day, you take that money and divert it to private use, using it to send your children abroad. That is where we will start addressing those things. Do you know how much that is budgeted every year for agriculture? That one, they know they go that side, they will just swallow the money. Do you know how much they are budgeting for education? I ask you, have the educational system in your area improved? All these years, everything goes down the drain. And yet, you feel comfortable. You feel it is all right. No. Something is fundamentally wrong somewhere. Yes, something is definitely wrong somewhere. And in the hospitals, go to hospitals, I'll call it an abattoir. There they just go and kill people with adulterated and expired drugs. No equipment, no electricity. Preventable diseases are killing our people. Simple sicknesses are killing our people. Because somebody made away with the fund provided to fix those things. And we're talking about freedom. How can we say we are going to be free when all these things are happening in our homeland and you keep quiet? Do you think that Biafra will fall from heaven? Far. Wake up. You are in a dream's world. Here we face reality. We need to confront these impunities. We need to address these things as we push for our ultimate independence. We need to be free. Slaves don't ask for independence. Go and check revolutions that have happened. Beginning with Haiti, they first free themselves as slaves before they start pushing for independence and declaring themselves as an independent state. You are not going to be in chains and you are saying you are fighting for freedom. Where does it happen? We need to free ourselves from those who are oppressing, or beginning with your political class that had made your life miserable, that had made you not to have a good job or even a job at all, or even encouraging your business. Rather, they strive to kill it through taxing, forceful taxing that ends up in private purses. That makes it difficult for you or impossible for you to even have medical service because the government hospitals have failed. The private hospitals are very expensive and you can't afford it. Your parents, your wife, your children die every day. And people think it is normal. It is not normal. That is what we are here to mobilize. The 1 million march is a must. We don't care the distraction. It is just a handful of people who try to distract us, but we must continue. Thank God people are everybody, including those who think that this is an impossible mission. This is not my mission, I must tell you. I am just a voice. The power and the forces behind this is greater than any man, born of any woman. I'm here to tell you, this is a moving train. It's either you join it or you clear out of the way. If you don't, you risk getting crushed. I am telling you this. Everyone, including those in government, they know this. They know we are not joking. They know the people have to rise. But they think, we have succeeded. Let's see how this guy is going to come. Looking at it by mere mortals, it looks absolutely impossible. I keep asking myself, guy, but it is not mine. Not my mission. I didn't start it. The forces behind this platform started it, and they are going to accomplish it. It is their mission. It is the movement of the people. The spirit of our ancestors are not resting. And I leave them to the charge. I have done my delivered the message. Now it is left for you to take it up and do the needful. Left for you to take it up and do the needful. This is BVI Channel 1. In case you have not subscribed to this platform, please click on the subscription button. I really have to not continue with this program tonight because a whole lot of responsibility regarding this mobilization, because from here I'm hitting for another meeting to ensure that every corner is tightened, the T's are crossed, the I's are dotted. If for this match, it must happen. Whether you join or you don't join, but it is better you are part of it. History will be fair with you if you are part of it. But what will tide you if you sit at the fence? What will betide you if you try any way to sabotage this? The thing that will happen to you, to be honest with you, you will be alive to witness it. You are not going to just die. No, you will be alive to withstand the shame you brought upon yourself. But if for the freedom of my people, there is no negotiation to that, and there is no going back. I think we have said enough. And with this, I'll be wrapping up on today's program. I'll be ending earlier than expected. I have this program to end in 45 minutes. It's very important so that I'll be able to rush out and do other very important assignments regarding this 1 million march. I've delivered the message and the updates you needed to hear. Call the number 0810-420-7522 or you call 0806098-2212. Don't forget, we need your financial support to print 1 million posters and flyers. If you cannot, it doesn't matter. It's not a month that you're going to give us all. If it is 1,000 naira or 10,000 naira or 50,000 or 100,000, you can donate to this printing of flyers and posters and other materials. You are highly welcome. And on this, I am signing out, and I say, may God bless you. Stay safe, and don't forget, if you have not subscribed to this chat platform, please do subscribe to this platform. Our mobile app, we have our mobile app on Windows and also on Android Play Store. Go there, search for BVI Channel 1, download it, install it, and you have every bit of our activities on the social media all in one click. Yes, we have our YouTube there, we have our website there, we have our Facebook there, we have everything built up in that app. So you're getting everything all in one. And to visit our website remains www.bvichannel1.com. Our Facebook page remains BVI Channel 1. You can join our group, Biafra Voice International BVI Channel 1, and other social media platforms where we mobilize, especially on the Facebook where we bring in only dedicated frontliners for this Million March People's Restoration Mission. We call it People's Restoration Movement. Okay? So you make do with these social media platforms and be part of whatever we're doing. Some people are asking for my numbers and the rest of them. I'm going to give out the numbers. You can get me directly to make your submission on this 1 million march. Ask any question after this because I'll be on the move. 0810-4545-533. And on that, I'm signing out. Stay blessed and stay safe. Goodbye.